Welcome to Brand for Good, the show for purpose-driven leaders who want to build timeless brands and create sustainable impact. I'm Lorraine Sugart, former PR and marketing executive turned founder of the disruptive agency Prosper for Purpose. I've worked with some of the world's most beloved brands, and I'm here to help you elevate your brand identity, visibility, influence, and impact. Are you ready to brand for good? Let's go. Hi, welcome back. If you're a business owner or a marketer of any kind, your success depends on how well you can convey how your product or service will improve the life of your customer. In essence, you're creating a world where they benefit from your product or service to show them what's possible. Welcome back to Brand for Good. Today, I'm going to talk about the worlds we create with our words and how to be sure we're creating the best ones we can to connect with the people who need what we offer. I'll touch on the philosophy, the art, and the science of the expression words create worlds. And then I'll discuss the reasons why the intentional choice of the words we use to communicate is critical to the success of our business. Let's get started. Different philosophers have been credited with originating the phrase, words create worlds. But now the phrase is often used by coaches, therapists, consultants, and professors whose work includes the importance of language and conversation. The phrase, words create worlds, is a multifaceted gem that you can view from many angles. Growing up, I experienced the power of words to create new worlds through the stories I read. From Alice in Wonderland to The Hobbit and hundreds of other stories, I came to believe that words were magic in their power to transport us. I didn't think about the fact that words made the physical world as well as the imaginative one until later. But of course, the book of Genesis states, and God said, "Let there be light," and there was light, and on until he created man and woman. And we humans have continued to name things throughout history. So I think we can all agree that words have power. Psychologists tell us that how we speak to ourselves and others can influence our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, and even shape our perception of the world. It's not magic, it's science. As a marketer, I'm fascinated by the science, especially the kind that helps me help my clients. Whether you lead a business, a nonprofit, or a marketing team, you are creating worlds with your words. So it makes sense to be intentional about the words you choose. Did you know that we are faced with 35,000 decisions each day and that our attention span averages only 8.24 seconds? So let me emphasize the importance of choosing the right words in our communications and that it cannot be overstated. Our words have the power to attract or repel potential customers. The art of selecting the right words in marketing is not merely a matter of linguistic proficiency, which is a term that describes a person's ability to use a language for real-world purposes, but it's also an approach that can significantly impact a company's success. And that's where art meets science. One of the main reasons why selecting the right word is crucial in marketing is the ability to create a compelling narrative, which is a story that brings the reader or listener into your world. I gave you an example of that at the beginning of this podcast when I talked about my childhood belief that stories were magic. Words have the power to evoke emotions and build connections. A well-told story can resonate with your audience and create a memorable and positive impression. To do that effectively, we want to choose words that speak to the desires, aspirations, and challenges of the people we want to reach to build deeper connection. The way to do that is to listen to your audience, especially your customers. Talk to them and ask them how they thought about their problem before they came to you. Listen to the exact words they use. Note them. The more people you interview, the more you will see common words and terms. Those are the words and terms you should use in your marketing. Trust is the cornerstone of any successful business relationship. The choice of words in marketing plays a significant role in establishing trust with your audience. Because consumers are increasingly discerning and skeptical, messages that make grand promises or are confusing actually prohibit trust building. So you want to communicate using words your clients would use. This will help create confidence in your brand. You can use words to project honesty, integrity, and most importantly, a genuine commitment to meeting customer needs, and you will build trust. I also want you to think about words that differentiate you. This comes down to what we call in marketing your unique value proposition. So what is the combination of benefits, skills, and experience that you possess? In a saturated market where numerous products and services compete for our attention, differentiation is key in breaking through the noise to reach customers who are inundated with choices. Okay, so I touched on creating compelling stories and using words your clients use to build connection and trust. And I spoke about how to differentiate yourself from your competitors and break through the noise in the market. Part of the reason these techniques work so well is they provoke emotion. We human beings are emotional creatures, and successful marketing taps into these emotions to drive consumer behavior. In the case of branding for good, we want to drive consumer engagement in order to connect with the people who will truly benefit from our products and services. By understanding our people, we can tailor our messages to create authentic connection. This is called emotional resonance, and it helps make our ideal customers more likely to engage, make purchases, and become advocates for our brand. So think of your words as the colors in a beautiful painting. Each one evokes a feeling, and altogether, they tell a story. A painting is a world on canvas. A book is a world created by words. So too is your marketing when done well. Choose words that evoke a feeling, demonstrate your uniqueness, reflect the goals of your ideal prospects, and then invite them into your story, and you will create a world they want to be part of. Just remember to invite them in. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week on Brand for Good.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Brand for Good show. If you like what you heard, please hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode, and leave a review so other purpose-driven leaders can find this valuable content. To learn more about building a brand for good, please visit prosperforpurpose.com for more resources and information on all the ways you can work with us.